welcome back to my channel. I just went on a little road trip and was inspired by how stiff as a board I felt after spending 6 hours, 7 hours in the car to make a video for you that you can do after you've been traveling. Loosen up that body once more. So let's get started. You can start in easy seated pose of crisscross applesauce if that's comfortable for you, or you can sit on your knees, sitting back on your heels. We're just going to start with a few head isolations because you've been looking forward for a long time. So let's turn our head over to the right as far as you can. Breathing there. Deep breath in. As you exhale, turn our head over to the left. Looking over the left shoulder as far as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale over to the right. Inhaling here. Exhale over to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, drop our head over to the right, stacking right ear on top of right shoulder, pressing the left shoulder down towards the ground. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, we'll roll our head through center and over to the other side, stacking the left ear on top of the left shoulder, press the right shoulder down towards the ground. Deep inhale. Exhale as you roll through center and back over to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale over to the left. Nice big inhale. Exhale to the right. Deep breath in. Long breath out as you move through center once more and over to the left. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll roll through center, stopping there, chin tucked to the chest. Press your shoulders down towards the ground. And if you would like, you can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers, place your hands on top of your head. My thumbs are resting just above my hairline, elbows resting down towards the floor. I'm not pulling my head down, just letting gravity naturally weigh it down a tiny bit more. You can slowly start to turn your chin over towards your right armpit. Press the right shoulder down towards the ground, finding a little juicy spot on the back of the neck that needs a little more love. Deep breath in. Exhale over to the left, finding that juicy spot on the other side. Taking a breath there. Nice big inhale. Exhale, we'll bring our chin back to center and very slowly release the hands from the top of the head and inhale your head back up to center. Awesome. Now let's bring our feet out in front of us, feet flat on the floor, knees facing the ceiling. And you can bring your hands to the back of your thighs. And as you inhale, we'll pull our chest forward, arching our spine. Deep breath in. As you exhale around the spine, extend the arms, rolling back onto your tailbone and your lower back, coming into a sort of cat position. Inhale, pulling up, pressing the heart forward, maybe lifting the chin up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the belly button in towards your back. Really pressing your shoulders forward. Inhale, coming forward, shine that heart through. Exhale, round the spine. Maybe take a little wiggle over here, whatever feels good for you. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. You can continue with your own breath here, moving as fast or as slow as feels nice to you. Keeping rhythm with your breath. We'll take 2 more rounds. And I'll meet you back up, sitting nice and tall. We're bringing our hands a little bit back behind us so that we can put our weight on our hands. And let's bring your feet out about as wide as your mat. If you're not on a mat, then that just means a little bit wider than hips distance. From here, we're going to drop both of our knees over to the right. And then we'll pick them back up towards the sky, dropping them over to the left. Just making big windshield wiping movements here. Opening up the hips, the thighs, all of that good stuff. I'm sitting for so long. And the next time that your knees are over to the right, let's leave them there, reaching both knees down towards the ground. You can even stack your right ankle on top of that left knee just to add a little bit more weight. You can stay up here on your hands. Maybe you'd like to come down onto your forearms, maybe even your back. Resting there. Be here for a few breaths. So maybe try those out. See which one feels best to you today. This one feels good for me. I'm going to stay here for just a few breaths. Reaching the left knee towards the ground. You should start to feel a nice gentle stretch all along the outside of your left leg. Deep breathing here. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. If you came onto your back or your forearms, we'll press back up onto our palms. Release the right ankle back down towards the floor. And we'll lift our knees up towards the sky and come over to the other side. So you can stay here. You can stack that left ankle now on top of the right knee. Again, pick your position of your arms. Maybe you come all the way down to your back. Just notice if you feel a little extra tight because you've been in the car, or the plane, or the train, whatever it may be. And don't judge your body for being tight. It's totally normal. So just honor where you are today, even though you may not maybe be as flexible as you'd like today. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. We're just loosening up the body. Deep breath in. Long breath out. We'll press back up onto our palms. Release the left ankle back down towards the floor, and we'll turn our knees up towards the sky. Let's wiggle those feet back into hips distance and scoot them in just a little bit. We're going to turn our hands around so that our fingers are facing away from us towards the back of the mat. And we're going to press through our hands and our feet, lifting our hips up towards the sky. Maybe letting the head hang heavy back behind you. Coming into reverse tabletop, so your hips are reaching up towards the sky. Feel a nice opening all across your shoulders. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the booty back down towards the floor. Alrighty. From here, we'll come back, or actually bring the bottoms of our feet together. And then scoot those heels in nice and close. High bed. Coming into that butterfly or Baddha Konasana pose. Scooting those heels in as close as they can. Be comfortably grabbing a hold of your ankles and sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in right here. As you exhale, we'll slowly drop our chest towards our feet, reaching forward with your heart. Maybe you use your elbows to encourage the knees a little bit closer to the ground. Breathing deeply into your inner thighs. Hey, bud. You guys haven't met Copper yet. This is Copper, my little meanie dog. He's 8 years old. Hi, Munchkin. Likes to make an appearance in my videos every once in a while. Deep breathing here. Reach that heart forward towards the feet. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. And as you inhale, we'll slowly press ourselves up. Bring our hands to the outsides of our knees. Slowly close them like a book. And we'll cross our ankles, coming back into the easy seated crisscross applesauce position. From here, we'll do a twist and a little bit of shoulder opener. So we'll bring the arms out and up towards the sky. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we'll bring our left hand to our right knee, planting the right hand back behind you, right next to your tailbone, twisting your heart over to the right. Maybe gazing back over the right shoulder to complete the twist. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Nice big exhale here. We'll inhale, turning our heart forward, reaching the arms back up towards the sky. As you exhale, this time we'll bend the elbows, sliding them down our sides, pressing our shoulders forward. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's inhale those fingertips tall. Exhale, we'll twist to the other side, bringing the right hand to the left knee, placing the left hand back behind you next to your tailbone, turning your heart over to the left and gazing over the left shoulder back behind you. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twisting a tiny bit deeper. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Beautiful. Let's inhale, turning forward, reaching those arms high. Exhale, bend those elbows down our sides, creating cactuses or W's, pressing those shoulders forward, feeling a nice opening there. Deep breath in. Long breath out. I'll inhale, those hands go up high. We'll do that once more on each side. So we'll twist over to the right, placing that right hand next to your tailbone and twisting. Deep breath here. One more breath. And we'll inhale back to center, reaching those arms high. Exhale, we'll make the cactus or W's with our arms, sliding the elbows down our sides, pressing the shoulders forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we'll twist over to the left. 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Let's inhale forward, reach those arms high. Exhale, we'll bend the elbows one more time. Staying here for a breath. And we'll inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we'll place our palms out in front of us, coming up onto our knees, uncrossing our ankles back behind us. And coming into a tabletop position for just a moment. Let's just do a couple of rounds of cat-cows here just to open up our torso and wake up the spine a little bit more. So we'll inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the crown of the head and the tailbone towards the sky. Imagining that you're pulling your wrists and your knees together. Exhale, rounding the spine, sending the belly button up towards the sky, tucking the chin to the chest and the tailbone under for that angry Halloween cat position. Inhale, dropping the belly, coming back into cow. Exhale, rounding the spine for cat. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. come back into our neutral tabletop position. And we're going to take our right foot and step it up towards the top of the mat in between your hands. Make sure that your right ankle is right underneath your right knee. You may need to scoot your left knee back a little bit further so that it's at a diagonal rather than a 90-degree angle. When you've got all that going on, you can start to sway gently from side to side, dropping the hip bone a little bit closer to the floor. Breathing deeply here. Shine your heart forward. Maybe you're up on your fingertips, maybe you have blocks, or if you'd like, you could even come to rest your hands on the top of your right thigh. Breathe here. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. And if you have your fingertips down on the floor, let's reach our arms forward and up. Pointing your tailbone down towards the floor, reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. From here, we're going to drop our right hand down by our sides, fingertips pointed down towards the floor. We're going to reach our left arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend at the waist over to the right, bringing our left arm up and over. Maybe your right fingertips graze the floor. Maybe you have some blocks that you can set your hand on, or maybe we're just working on our balance today. Any of those options are totally fine. Deep breath in, long breath out. And we'll inhale the right arm high. Exhale, we'll place our palms down to frame the right foot. From here, we're just going to bring our right knee back to meet the left. And we'll do the other side, super simple. So we'll step that left foot up towards the top of the mat, stacking your left knee on top of that left ankle, maybe wiggling that right knee back a little bit. When you got all those alignment cues good to go, you choose if you want to sway from side to side. Maybe that feels nice. Maybe you want to come up onto blocks. If you're traveling, maybe you don't have your blocks, so maybe you come up on to your thigh, resting your hands there. Sinking your right hip bone this time a little bit closer to the floor. If you're up like this, we're reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky and pointing the tailbone down towards the floor so that you don't have an arched spine. Protecting the lower back. Deep breath in. Long breath out. If you're not already up like this, we invite you to join us, reaching the arms high. Deep breath in. Exhale, we'll drop the left hand down by our sides. Inhale, the right fingertips go high. Exhale as you bend at the waist, leaning over to the left. Reaching up and over with the right hand. And you may notice that you are not quite even in this pose. Like for example, my fingertips don't reach on this side, but they reached on the other side. Breathing deeply here. And we'll inhale the left arm high. Exhale, we'll plant our palms to frame the left foot. Then we'll send our left knee back to meet the right. So you're kind of in this modified plank position with your knees on the ground. So from here, we're going to bring our hips stacked over our knees. And we're going to walk our hands forward, lowering maybe your chest and your chin down to the ground, or maybe your forehead comes down to the ground. Puppy pose. If you feel a pinching in your shoulders in this pose, which is quite common, I invite you to bring your hands out a little bit wider. That should take some of that pinching away. Deep breath in. Long breath out. All right, you can start to walk yourself, your hands back, coming onto your knees, sitting back on your heels. Then we'll shift our weight onto one hip, so that we can straighten our legs out in front of us. So wiggle those sit bones down into the ground. We'll reach those feet towards our face and we'll inhale the arms up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, leading with the heart, falling forward over the legs. Ooh, backs of my legs are super tight today. Even got a little pop and crack in my back. Feels good though. So just breathe here into the backs of your legs. You can choose to let your head hang heavy if that feels nice for you. You may get a little bit of an extra stretch along the back muscles by doing that. Or you can choose to leave your head lifted, reaching your heart towards your feet. Either way will work. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more right here. And then we'll slowly press ourselves up. Let's bend our knees and bring our booty closer towards our heels. And we'll reach our arms forward, round our spine, and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. From here, we'll hug our knees in nice and close. Maybe wrapping them up with our arms and rolling from side to side. Giving your back a nice little massage. And play around with lifting and lowering your lower back to the ground, targeting different areas of your back, your spine, the upper booty. Alrighty, let's place our feet flat down on the ground, knees pointed up towards the sky. We're going to pick up our right foot, place our right ankle on top of our left thigh just below the knee, and we're going to make sure our right foot is flexed. That's going to protect our right knee. And this may be good enough for you, depending on the tightness of your hips. So you can stay here, maybe press the right knee away from you, or you can interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Slowly draw the left knee in closer to the chest. Continuing those deep, full breaths, breathing in to the outside of the right hip, into the glute. Try and melt your shoulders down towards the mat. Release any tension in your jaw, your forehead, wherever it may be. I also invite you to close your eyes in this pose if that's comfortable for you. Imagine that you're sending your breath to your hips, loosening them up from all that sitting. So this will be a really great practice to do if you just sit a lot in general. If you have a desk job, or you commute a lot throughout the week, all of these poses are great for that. But I'm just inspired by traveling, especially since it's summer when I'm filming this. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's release the left foot down towards the floor, followed by the right, and we'll do the other side. So pick up the left foot, place the left ankle on top of the right thigh and flex the left foot. Maybe interlace the hands behind the right thigh. Start to draw the right knee in closer to the chest. Breathing here. foot down towards the floor, followed by the left. And then we'll bring both knees into our chest, wrapping them up with our left forearm, bringing your right arm out to a one-sided T, turning the palm towards the ground. We'll slowly start to drop our knees over to the left, stacking the knees on top of one another. Gazing over to the right, pressing the right shoulder blade down to the mat. If this twist is a little too much, all you gotta do is press the knees a little further away from the armpit. But if you need a little bit more, you draw those knees in a little bit closer. The left hand is gently resting on top of the right knee. Still continuing those full breaths, even in this pose, even if it feels slightly more difficult to do so. And massaging the organs, wringing out the spine. And just breathe. Inhale, turning our gaze back up towards the ceiling, bringing the knees back into the chest, wrapping them up this time with the right forearm, bringing the left arm out to a T, palm facing the ground, and we'll drop the knees over to the right. Gazing this time over the left shoulder, pressing the left shoulder blade down towards the mat. Full breath in. Long breath out. One more right here. Let's turn our gaze all the way over to the right. Bring your left arm over to the right as well. Coming into the fetal position just for a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, you can use your top hand to press yourself up, back into that easy seated pose that we began in. Sitting up and nice and tall. And I'll bring our arms out and all the way up, palms to touch at the top. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Bow our heads to seal our practice. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide us today. I hope that you have cultivated a little more peace, positivity, and patience that you can spread with you throughout your community. Maybe since you're traveling, the community that you're visiting, all of that good stuff. Namaste. Thank you guys again. I am Melissa, and I appreciate you checking out my channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications. I try to release a video every week. So I hope that this helped you loosen up after your travels or during your travels, whatever it may be. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.